And welcome. May the 4th be with you for your Star Wars Catholic fans out there. And it is round one of the Sunset Arctic Formula Indy Series from Indianapolis. And I'm looking at possibly one of the most talented starting lineups from top to bottom that I've ever seen in my short time here on watching iRacing and iRacing streaming. Probably short of that Majors California 500 I did. That was a talented field. This is a talented field. I can't wait to see the strength of field number. But we're about 2 minutes left to go here in qualifying. You are watching Julian Altena here, part of the Velocity Online racing team. Logan Paxa, part of the Kamigoya racing team. Currently P8. Goes to P7. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Taking time on your Tuesday night, whatever it is you were doing. Joining us here for round one of the inaugural season of the Formula Indy Series, race one, round one. It's for the marbles now. It all counts. You've seen 4 exhibition races. You've actually seen 3. They've ran 4. And a couple different winners. But now it's for 4 reels, as they say, as we're watching Alexander Ball here, the number 28. Looks like he's coming to pit road. Actually, he's in 28th position. And the number 17 of that Andretti Motorsport looking livery there. As we are about 1:05 left in qualifying. Currently, top spot is, I think most people are about done. So we'll go ahead and put up the starting grid here. Bam, there you go. Gavin Sanders, P1, Julian Altena, P2, Caleb Benzie, P3, Christopher Hill, P4, Matt Houston, the boss man, P5, Liam Quinn in P6. Moving on to the next page. Logan Paxa, P7, Brian Malter, P8, Matthew Casey, P9, Andrew Z. Wood in P10, Dakota Main, P11, and Hendrik Zavart. I hope I'm saying that right. If not, let me know. P12. Jeff Groff, Brian Kennedy, Christian Jasper, Aaron Tribble, Shane Coogan, and Robert Sadler round out 13th to 18th. Cody Claiborne, John Massione, and I believe I'm saying that right. John, actually, we got some stories on him here. He and I teamed before. Hayden Herman, John Fryer, Zachary Flaum, and Rob Powers are 19th to 24th as the field is starting to get gridded up here. We'll take a look there. Hayden Robinette, Tyler Coogan, Zachary Nurnberger, Alexander Ball, Brandon Dunn, and Tony Patty round out 25th to 30. I believe that is it. That is it. So that is your starting lineup brought to you by Sunset Arctic. Trying to get up front here as everyone is gridding up. It's Gavin and Julian look like they are the last two to grid up here. Okay, there's Gavin. Okay, we are standing starts. And we're getting ready to go. And there we go. Green flag. Great start by Caleb Bency. Down to turn one. Bency gets away. Can we get cleanly through one? Looks like we're mostly clean through one. Bency leads them out into the infield here. As we'll start getting situated here to start of lap one. Caleb takes out the DRS sign. Whoa! P3 goes off long. So let's get things situated here. Gavin Sanders is currently showed in P2. Caleb Bency, P1. Matt Houston, P3. Christopher Hill recovering a little bit. Shown back. Liam Quinn, P4. Caleb Bency again with a nice start. Gavin Sanders hot on his heels. Lap 2:48 here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The old former Formula One road course. Oh, locking up that left front. Matt Houston sporting the Norton Special paint job. Celebrating the life and times of Bobby Unser, who just recently passed away, three-time Indianapolis champion. I like it. There's Liam Quinn. Christopher Hill. And being attacked by Logan Pasca. I think Logan's got him here. Let's give it a shot. Got out a long way around. Is he going to limit it? See, well, wow. He was not going to give him any inch on that one, on that entry whatsoever. Let's take a look at Christopher Hill a little bit further back. There he is. Dakota DeMaid. And the Texaco Star. Inspired livery there. Behind him, Jeff Groff. And that Team Penske, Marlboro Team Penske inspired livery. P9, Shane Coogan. Racing for Raceverse. There's John. John was a teammate of mine on my one and only attempt at the 24 Hours of Daytona. And I'm never doing it again. But I learned a lot from him. Currently 11th, Cody Claiborne right there. Ryan Molitor. Get another look at his car here. Japanese on the side there, yeah. Let's see, we'll have to tell us what that means. And we got a car going around. That's Matthew Casey. Recovering in the Star Wars themed Poe X-Wing livery. Well, Isaac lets everyone by, and he's back underway. Right behind him is Zachary Nurnberger in the Scott McLaughlin themed livery there. Let's get back up front to the leaders. Uh-oh, Matt Houston has made his way around Gavin Sanders. Now he's setting sail for Caleb Benzie. It's a Jedi and the Padawan. They'll probably roll their eyes when they hear that one. That's okay. In the draft. Trying to break the draft. Oh, something happened to John Massione. Let's go back, and he is dropping. He is hitting pit road. Oh, he is minus a wing. Minus a wing. Also an early stop for Cody Claiborne. New wing and away for John there. Cody making a turn in for his pit stop. Is this scheduled or not? Let's see. Up on the jacks. We are switching to the primes. Waiting. There he goes. There he goes. What's going on? Oh, took a second. I wonder if maybe clutch issues there. I don't know. That's weird. Let's get back up to the leaders. Coming around right now. Oh, let's take a look. Here comes the boss man. He is in the draft. He is looking to the inside of Caleb Benzie. He is going to have the position crossing the Browder bricks, and he has a spot going into turn one. Oh, Cody, he's in a bad spot there. Wisely lets him go. Man, if I knew you were going to race in the Norton livery, I could have given you a better one, though. Top 5 are covered by a blanket. Top 5 are all under 5 seconds. Shadows are cast long across turn 1. Should make that portion of the track a little bit cooler. Let's go through the field a little bit more, take a look. This front 6, front 5 are really close together. I don't want to take my eyes off this. Current fast lap, purple is Matt Houston with a 112.822. He is up 4 spots. Up 5 spots is Dakota DeMaid. I think Julian Altena opted to start from the pits, and he is down 24 spots, but I think he's opted to start from the pits. All in all, probably not a bad decision. He is up 13 spots. That's pretty good, all things considered. Battle between Christian Jasper and Aaron Tribble. Go back. Whoa, whoa, oh, and he clips Robert Sadler. Oh, stay there, Robert. Robert, stay there. Poor Robert, wrong place, wrong time. Recover there, buddy. He's in a long haul. He is on those primes. He's shaking the car out. Oh, there's another car behind. Oh! I think Hayden Robinette, I think, and Jason Fryer might have been a bit of a... Maybe John Massione as well. Here's Alexander Ball shooting across the infield. He is big-time damage, trying to get it back to pit road, see if they can maybe assess that damage. Very early to be having that happening. Just gouging out the track there. Back up front, Matt Houston. Getting ready to make the turn on to the oval portion of the racetrack. Currently in turn 2 of the oval. right there in front of the suites. In the south short chute, oval turn 1. Down the 5/8 of a mile front stretch. That front two are definitely within contact, but the third, fourth, and fifth are, looks like they're kind of running in a bit of a cooperative pack there. Let's shoot through the top 10 real quick while we have time. We have started lap 9 of 48, so we're just coming up to about 20% of the way through this race, and that's gone by quick. Matt Houston is your leader, followed by P2. Teammate, but not a teammate. Race first there, Caleb Bency. Gavin Sanders, P3. Liam Quinn at P4. Teammate of Gavin Sanders, Logan Pasca. P16. Dakota DeBade is in P6. Christopher Hill worked his way and maintained 7th spot. Jeff Groff, P8. Shane Coogan in the other race first car is P9. And back at P10 is Brian Molitor. Want to remind everybody that this is the Fawn Fanny Grand Prix from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. Go back one spot to the sponsor's car there. There's Julian Altena right in his tire tracks. So you might be asking yourself, what is Fawn Fanny? Hey, I got all the answers for you right here. So Fawn Fanny is a specialty boutique where you can customize and handcraft your own bath, body, and skincare products such as lotions, body wash, shampoo, soap, face cleansers, and much, much more. They have 20 unscented base products to choose from over 50 natural, raw, and specialty ingredients that you can use to boost. Oh, no! Let's turn it around there, Hayden. Just waiting for the traffic to get by. Not a good spot. Getting at it. That right there is a hard acceleration point, and your car can come around pretty easily there. All right, David Pasca got me. Logan Pakza. All right, you got you, buddy. I got you. So anyways, we're talking about Fawn and Fanny here. So now, guys, this may seem like something for the women in your life, but there's plenty of options for you as well. With a full guys collection available for a wide range of daily products, there's something for everyone to enjoy and love, even your pets as well. Check out the online store at www.fawnandfanny.com. That's right, www.fawnandfanny, all one word.com, and order your new customizable self-care products today. They are confident that once you've had your first Fawn and Fanny experience, you will never go back to using mass-produced products again. I'm going to thank them for sponsoring the first race of the Sunset Arctic Formula Indy Series here at Indianapolis, Fawn and Fanny, and the Fawn and Fanny Grand Prix. Take a look and see where we got some action on the track. Let's take a look at P7 Dakota DeMed. Tracking down Christopher Hill. Had Shane Coogan with him. I think Shane had him out of it, a little bit of an off. Christopher Hill is smoking up one of the tires there. Several off-camber turns here in Indianapolis that will cause a lockup of one tire or another. Back up the front a little bit, Logan there. Logan Pakza. Someone wants to aim for the knees, Dakota. So, okay, we are taking out shots to the body now. Logan and Gavin in those Midwest Internet Fiber Data Exchange cars, sponsored cars, as well as Roma Collectibles. Back to Liam Quinn here, P5. Take a look at the P11 there, Julian Altena in the 04. Right in front of him is Brian Molitor. Molitor's about a second and a half up the road. Here's Zachary Flaum. And the number 20. Right with him is Christian Jasper. That Tasman Motorsports themed number 67. Back and forth. Oh, we got a bit of a kerfuffle here, if you want to call it that. Andrew Wood, whoa, a bit of a tie-up with Cody Claiborne. He needs to make a quick trip back to the pits for this one. This is not going to be fixed real easy with wood glue, folks. This is not an Elmer's pit stop. Let's watch him as he makes this long trip down pit road here at the front stretch of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Located on the west side of Indianapolis. Technically at 16th at Georgetown, although I don't think Georgetown extends all the way to 16th Street anymore. Hey, let's take a look at number 47, Rob Powers. We followed him for a long time at the Majors California 500. He's sporting the Van Halen-themed helmet there. He is currently in 14th spot. Oh, Matthew Casey makes the pass for the position. I think we got Powers. Might be making a stop. Pit in here. Yeah, pit in for Powers. So we are lap 15 of 48. Do you need to pit for gas? Yes. The Formula One is the one that they don't have to pit. They don't have to fuel. They're good to go. Power's going to the primes. They will be fueling up here. Let's take a look through the field, see what we got here. P28 is Jason Fryer, certainly sitting in the pits. Hayden Robinette with the Driveline SimSport team here. He is in P27. Cody Claiborne's had a bit of a rough day. Currently in P26, that's okay. Long way to go. Alexander Ball here, P25. In the Hinch livery. Ryan Kennedy. He was one of our exhibition race power guys. Did real good there. Currently back into 24th. Zachary Nurenberger. There he is right there in the Scott Do. And McLaughlin had a great run at Texas this weekend. P22 is my teammate over in the Velocity Online Racing Series, Robert Sadler. He is a lap down. Currently got taken out, I think, by a little bit of an off there in the cockpit here with Robert. Just riding with Robert Powers here. There's that Frankenstrat helmet of his. P20, Andrew Wood. Glued on a couple new front wings there. There's one. There's a guy that definitely embraces his name right there. I like it. P19, Aaron Tribble. Back up front, we have a change for position. Caleb has made his way around Matt Houston. As they are coming up to Wood to put a lap down on him. A little wide on that corner. Coming to the slowest corner on the track right there. Getting ready to come back out on the oval. To the north chute, or south chute. Right along 16th Street there. Make the turn up through oval turn 1, parallel Georgetown. This might be a two-stopper. Depends on how long these tires are going to last. I tell you what, if we'll see, we'll see definitely for sure when Bincy pits here. Bincy, I still think it's early. I have to guess on strategy. Bincy Houston will probably definitely be a one-stop if they can make it there. So we'll see here. Bincy, Houston, Sanders, Quinn, Hill. Logan back in 13th. Looks like might have had himself an off. Has recovered, I believe. I don't think he pit. Let me check real quick. Yes, he did. Lap 15. Lap 15 he pitted. So that was a 15-lap stint for him. 14-lap stint. Currently in front of him, his Hendrick. You're going to have to help me with this one, Hendrick. Desart? I'm going to Americanize your name. You don't want that. He is on. He is not pitted yet, so he is on primes that are 19 laps old. He is now. He's got Logan behind him. He's on the primes as well, but they are brand spanking new primes, and he's got a good run coming off of here, coming off of oval turn 1. I was going to have push the pass down. Logan takes a look to the inside. He's more likely going to have this position by the time they reach the braking area. Here we go. Check it out. Logan on the outside, coming to the braking zone for turn 1. Oh! Wow! Late brake and spin. That is a sign of worn tires, and very lucky that did not take out Logan in the process. Woo! Wow. Count your blessings, Logan. Gavin Sanders now P1 with Matt Houston coming to the pits. We'll take a look here at the boss man. A little bit, we'll show you the schedule for this season. Get a better view here. Staying on the reds, that's the alternate tire. The alternate tire is the, I guess you would, oh, we got somebody crashing into turn 1, I think. I didn't see who it was, but we certainly heard him. There's Gavin. So talking a little bit about the compounded tires, for those that might not know, there are 2 compound tire types here that they use on road courses in IndyCar racing. You have the alternates and the primes. Looks like Gavin is coming into the pits. We'll keep an eye on him as he makes his way in here. He is currently on the primes. The primes can be identified by the black sidewalls. Let me watch Gavin come in here. A long trip down pit road. Long trip down pit road. Down to that first stall. And he's down, waiting for the fuel, and away. And he is on red sidewall tires. So those are the alts. And he is out in front. He is out in front of Matt, and he needs to go. He needs to go and get those tires up, and Matt needs to pass big time. This is a big-time pass for and challenge for position, folks. Let's keep our eyes here. This is a fight currently for 8th and 9th on the racetrack, but eventually as this pit cycles cycle through, this will be a challenge for the lead here. So Gavin with the colder tires, trying to get them up to temperature. It doesn't take very long, but he's still in that virgin area of those tires where he needs to get them up, and it's going to be kind of skatey, so to speak, as he's trying to make his way through these turns here on the infield portion of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. He's got Matt Houston right there. Matt in the Norton Special livery, honoring Bobby Unser, 3-time Indianapolis winner. That's the livery he won the 81 500 in. Controversial win. Gavin taking the inside defensive position. Houston on the outside, going to take the long way around. Looks like he has the run. More than likely on push to pass. Gets the position, pulls off the pass, and then makes it into turn 1. So that is a very critical pass for position right there, as they will cycle through. Oh, Gavin's not done. He's taking a look to the inside. Careful, fellas. Oh. Trying to get on the backstretch here. Matt will line him up again. Gavin fought extremely hard to get that position back. Not too far behind is Logan, his teammate. Slowest corner of the track right here. Everybody cuts that corner. Turn 1 grandstand shadows continue to creep across the turn 1 oval turn 1. This is the current battle on the racetrack that we are watching right now. Actually, Caleb Bency, there's your actual leader, as he is starting to put some distance on himself, and which will be eventual P2 Gavin Sanders. Currently, Liam Quinn still running. He's going to make a one-stopper out of this thing on these red tires. He has not stopped. Same thing for Brian Molitor as well. Currently in P2. Now, Brian is on the primes, so he is in this for a long haul. Christian Jasper in P4. He is in this for the long haul, too, on those. He's on the alts as well. He might be making that turn into pit road right here. Yes, he is. Good run from Jasper. Up to P4, lap 25. Starting lap 25 for him once he crosses the yard of bricks. And he's coming in with Molitor. So Liam Quinn is now your leader still. He's on a well-used set of red tires. Red sidewalls, softer compound, faster, but they do not last as long as the black rimmed or primary compound tires. And it looks like Liam is also making that turn into pit road. So that's going to leave the door back open for Caleb Bency now to assume the lead. But he's got to hustle. He's got to hustle. He's not quite yet to the area where he can let his car unwind yet. Let's cut back to Liam Quinn in the pits. He's not to a stall yet. Here comes Caleb into the short chute. Turn 1. And he's going to beat him. Yeah, Caleb is going to definitely come out ahead of Liam. We'll stick with Liam here, see how far he falls when he rejoins down the 4th as Sanders and Houston make the pass. Logan makes the pass on as well. Quinn now rejoins at 6th as Christopher Hill gets the position there right at the very end. Looks like Liam is on the primes as well. Well, we reached everybody who's completed their first round pit stops. Let's take a really quick look at the standings and get a little word from our sponsors. Caleb Bency is your leader, followed by Gavin Sanders, Matt Houston, Logan Paxa, Christopher Hill, Liam Quinn, Dakota DeMaid, Julian Altina, Jeff Massione, and Jeff Groff make up your top 10. Massione has made up the most. Currently, he is up 11 spots. Let's take a look at him in that Driveline Sim Sport, number 12. There is our sponsor's car. You are watching the Fawn Fanny Grand Prix from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And now a word from Fawn Fanny.
Fawn Fanny is an interactive specialty retailer of bath, body, and skincare products. And what we do is we DIY and customize bath, body, and skincare products. You can make hand sanitizer and hair gel and shampoo and conditioner and body lotions and body soaps and body butters and scrubs and even pet products. We have a very nice guys selection as well. The logo was designed just specifically for them, and the bottles were selected for them, and the scents. Our products are stripped down of all the unnecessary chemicals, and you can bring that product up however you're comfortable with it.
Again, you're watching the Fawn Fanny Grand Prix. You're watching their driver in the number 77, Delara there of Hayden Herman. And it's about that time, guys. It's about Mother's Day is coming up. Remember, Fawn Fanny is a specialty boutique where you can customize and handcraft your own bath, body, and skincare products such as lotions, body wash, shampoo, soap, face cleansers, and much, much more. They have more than 20 unscented base products to choose from over 50 natural, raw, and specialty ingredients that can be used to boost the skin nourishing properties of your personalized products. Finally, topping it off by choosing your favorite scent. Now, guys, this might seem like something the women in your life would want, but there's plenty of options for you as well. The full guys collection available for a wide range of daily products. There's something for everyone to enjoy and love, even the fur babies as well. Yes, the pets. Check out the online store at www.fawnandfanny, all one word, fawnandfanny.com, and order your new customizable self-care products today. They're confident that once you've had your first Fawn and Fanny experience, you'll never go back to using mass-produced products again. Thanks again for Fawn and Fanny for sponsoring the opening round of the Formula Indy Series. Sounds like Arctic Formula Indy Series. At the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Speaking of, here is the schedule for this season. Currently, you are watching the first round at Indianapolis. We're going 125 miles tonight. Next week, just 7 days from now, we will be going to the Hockenheim Ring, where we've done a couple exhibition races, so that should be good. Most guys should be familiar with that. That will be on May 11th. That's another 44 laps, 125 miles. Then May 18th, the longest road course race of the season, which will be at Road America, followed by the only oval appearance all season long, which will be back here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for 100 laps and 250 miles for the longest race of the season on the famed oval. Week 5 will actually be the driver's choice voted to the schedule, which will be the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve on June 8th, followed by a trip to the Spa. No, not Fawn Fanny Spa, but Spa-Francorchamps. And June 15th there at 29 laps, 125 miles. Then we head on back and we give everyone the boot at Watkins Glen at June 22nd, 37 laps. And finally, we wrap the season up in Japan on the Suzuka Grand Prix, the Suzuka Circuit, at the June 29th. We'll do 35 laps at 125 miles there. For all participants, every session, practice session starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Qualifying begins at 8:45, and we'll pick up on the air about that time and make sure that you're all set for race time at 9 p.m. Eastern. Most every Tuesday nights going forward between here and June 29th. If you are interested in the league, feel free to look it up on iRacing. Join the Discord and apply to the league and give it a shot. There's plenty of guys here that can help you out. As you see, we got a pretty big field. It's one of the better fields I've ever seen in all of iRacing since I've been a member here in about a year or so. So this is a pretty star-studded group of drivers. Custom fixed setups. You get one fast repair, and there's a $100 championship prize pool. Back to action. There is your leader, Caleb Benzie, at lap 30 of 48. He does have Sanders and Houston tracking him down, and he does have a little bit slower traffic ahead of him at the moment. That's John, and that's at Massione, and he is flashing, and that gets a little annoying after a while. Hopefully that does not interfere with anything. It happens. It happens. Caleb takes a peek. I'm sure that John is getting the white flag, the blue flags, but I'm sure that he doesn't necessarily want to quite give up that position quite yet. But he has the leader on him right now. Let's go back to Caleb. You know, let's take a peek inside here. Get up here on the roll bar. It's a pretty critical portion of the race right here. We have whoa, and that is Cody Claiborne right there. Cody's going to try to get out of the way at the earliest possible opportunity, safest spot. There he goes. Not very many spots between there and where he got out of the way. But it also allowed John an opportunity to kind of escape a little bit. Still within that blue flag window. Let's take a trip around with Caleb. We're turning into the infield of the former, or not former, but actual turn 4. One of the sites of the many snake pits that have made their way around Indianapolis. Snake pits used to be the party holes where everyone would show up on every race day and party hard. This used to be all parking back in the day, if I remember right. Now this is Holman Boulevard. This road has always been here. This kind of cuts the track in two and connects the front entrance to the back entrance, which goes out to 30th Street. making their way around the Hall of Fame Museum right here. Skirting the outskirts of the couple of holes of the golf course, Brickyard Crossing in the middle. Off the left are the original hospitality suites. We're in the north, back again in the south chute here. Turn 1. And a few shaded places on the track right there. Back down the main straight through the yard of bricks, and that's one lap here at Indianapolis. Gavin Sanders, P2, followed by Matt Houston, P3, Christopher Hill, P4, Logan Paxa, P5, Liam Quinn, P6, Julian Altena has made his way up to P7. Let's go back and take a look at him here. He's by far made up the most positions. If he started from the pits, he by far made up the most positions. So, but the scoring will only show him starting from P2, I believe. Yeah, start position 2. Julian is one of my other teammates there in the Velocity Online Racing Series. And that, as we call it, the Vor Blue. Just behind him is Dakota DeMay and the Tom Sneva Texaco Star themed livery. We were talking about what livery he should run in for a race, and often said that style and consistency always reminded me of he was always there at the end and always managed to earn a lot of points, and that was always kind of Tom Sneva's thing back in the 70s and early 80s. In fact, he won the 1978 USAC National Championship without even winning a single race. Most people quote, Matt Kenseth. You know, he's the one that won the championship with the least amount of wins. No, Tom Sneva won the 1978 USAC National Championship with no wins. He ended up getting fired by Team Penske anyways. But, consistency pays. And Tom Sneva there was a good comparison. And then... like all good drivers normally do, he gets a couple wins under his belts and busts out, and no longer is he finishing second and third or even top fives. He's pulling off wins on a regular basis. So there's Dakota DeMay. That's the genesis of the livery that he's running right there in the Sunset Arctic Star. A little further on back, talking another actual theme livery in the Marlboro Team Penske colors. This is Jeff Groff. Started 13th, currently 9th. They're lap 35. They're starting lap 36 of 48. Car making a stop on pit road there. That was Brian Molitor. Oh, Brian Molitor is on pit road. So here is top 10 runner Brian Molitor. Started 8th, currently 12th, by virtue of getting passed here by a couple cars as he's on pit road. This is his second stop. He went 23 on the first set. Changed to the alternate compound. And he's away. He went 11 on that next compound. Just comes out behind our leader, Caleb Bency. So Caleb is on the primes right now. Went 18 on the alts. Christopher Hill, and actually we have some guys pitting for some tires right now, as a matter of fact. Matt Houston in pit road. Also followed by, we got Logan Paska on pit road. We have Julian Altena currently on the track. Gavin Sanders back on the track. Matt Houston, I think we missed, something might have happened with Gavin. Nope, I think they all stopped. I think they're all scheduled stops. So there is the Boss Man and the Norton Special. Now, the Norton Special is kind of an infamous livery here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It's best known for winning the 1981 Indianapolis 500 under, I'm not going to say suspicious, I'm not going to say disputed. There was just a little bit of who passed who under caution. For the longest time, I think for about 135 days or so after the 500, we all woke up here in Indianapolis the next morning because they did not post the final standings of the 500 until the morning after. We found out it was not Bobby Yantu who went through victory lane and all this pomp and circumstance. No, it was Mario Andretti who broke the long drought. Let's go take a look here at Caleb Bency here trying to work his way around his teammate. That is Shane Coogan. Shane's going to give him the room. He locks up that left front there. Now he's setting sail on to Robert Sadler. Robert pulls right on over, lets him by. Trying to see who that was. That was not Shane Coogan. Currently watching Matthew Casey right here in the Star Wars themed livery. So yeah, we all wake up the next morning and find out that it was Mario Andretti ends the long stint of his winless stint. Becomes the winner. They actually start taking pictures and everything. Gave him the trophy in the old 9 yards. Then 135 days later, I believe the courts ruled that Penske would get the win. But the other infamous part of that livery is that the year later, because Bobby retires at the end of '81, Penske needs a new driver, so they pick up Kevin Cogan. Kevin coming down, qualifies actually really good, middle of the front row. It's Mears, Cogan, and A.J. Foyt on the front row. One of A.J.'s, I think is next to last, maybe second to last, third to last, maybe front row start in Indianapolis. Coming down to the green flag, for whatever reason, Cogan gooses the accelerator and smacks right into the side of Foyt and starts kicking off a chain reaction of wrecks behind him, which incidentally takes out Mario Andretti. Mario never got a chance to take the green flag for that particular event. He was out along with one of the infamous Whittington brothers, I believe, and a couple others that were back in the mid-pack there. So very infamous start to the 500 using that Norton livery. Ten laps to go. Want to remind you one more time, you are watching the Fawn and Fanny Grand Prix from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. This is round one of the Sunset Arctic Formula Indy Series, where your current leader is Liam Quinn, as we are watching him right here. 10 laps to go. He last pitted on lap 25, and I believe he is going to stay out and make it for the long haul. And just a reminder, Fawn and Fanny is a specialty boutique where you can customize and handcraft your own bath, body, and skincare products such as lotions, body wash, shampoos, soap, face cleansers, and much more. A little tire smoke there. They have more than 20 unscented base products to choose from and over 50 natural, raw, and specialty ingredients that can be used to boost the skin and nourishing properties of your personalized products. Finally, top it off by choosing your favorite scent. Now, guys, this may seem like something the women in your life like, but there's plenty of options for you as well. With a full guys collection available for a wide range of daily products, such as there's something for everyone to enjoy and love, and even for your pets as well. Check out the store online, guys. Mother Day is coming. www.fawnandfanny.com. It's all one word, fawnandfanny.com, and order your new customizable self-care products today. They are confident that once you've had your first Fawn and Fanny experience, you'll never go back to using mass-produced products again. Thank them again for their patronage tonight and their sponsorship of the number 77 Delara, currently in 18th spot by Hayden Herman. There he is. I was originally telling the guys with 8 to go here that this should have been a Star Wars themed race, and they said, but the sponsors already paid for it. I think that Fawn and Fanny's missing an opportunity that they can have thermal detonator shaped bath bombs. I think would be pretty cool. And obviously for the guys, although there's a lot of women that like Star Wars out there, so let's not rule out the female Star Wars fans out there. They often get underlooked and never appreciated. I think by far one of the best characters they ever have in Star Wars is a female. Ahsoka Tano, man. Now, not quite a Jedi, but half a Jedi name of an actor. Liam Quinn is here in the lead with 8 to go. Hey, there was a transition. I just thought of that one. Has a 13-second lead over Gavin Sanders and Caleb Bency. 14 back, as you see there on the ticker. Folks, I don't think he's going to stop. I think as they are racing hard behind him. Side-by-side action with Christian Jasper there. That's 4th position for 13th and 14th, as a matter of fact. Good looking pink. Oh, Jasper takes a look on the inside. Good looking pink car. While we have time, let's take a look through the field. Well, it's Alexander Ball. Trying to recover there. 10 cars on a lead lap. Andrew Wood is the last car on a lead lap, and he comes out right in front of the leaders. Right in front of the leaders. Oh, my goodness. This is not what Caleb wants to see. Caleb does not want to see this one. Here comes Gavin. Gavin is right on him. You can only imagine the radio traffic there. Gavin's going to get a good run on him coming here down the main straight. Push the pass. Try to stay in that draft. Now, here's the thing. Gavin's going to have the long way around. Oh, on the outside. No. Caleb holds on. Does not have the good angle in the one, but manages to pull it off. We're getting ready to go through the field. I don't know if we want to leave this battle quite yet. This is pretty critical right here. Your top 10 is Quinn, Bency, Sanders, Houston, Hill, Paxa, Altena, DeMade, Groff, and Wood. All those drivers are on a lead lap. As we have 10 cars left on the lead lap out of the 30 that started the race. A very impressive starting lineup. Very well done. Very well recruited by this league. Again, 6 laps to go. If you are interested in competing with these guys, feel free to search them up on iRacing. It's the Formula Indy Series, FIS. Then you can also join the Discord server and sign up and apply to be a member of the league. Tuesday nights is when the league's been running, or will run, for the remainder, at least until the middle of July or so. It is a primarily road course series with one oval. And you're seeing the oval right here. It will be the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. As they will have a 100-lap, 250-mile event, which will be the longest event on the schedule. Caleb Bency, the the two-time defending, actually now, champion of the Reddit IndyCar Series, which we will also start covering here on RaceVerse starting here in the beginning of June, as well as the Reddit IndyCar League's Turbo Series, which has now been sponsored by Daredevil Brewery, which is just around the corner here from the racetrack. They will be sponsoring the PM18 League, and I will be broadcasting that. That will also be here on RaceVerse. Also on RaceVerse, if you prefer racing that has fenders, every Wednesday night we'll be doing the American Sim Racing Club's Frito-Lay Super Late Model Series. They're halfway through their season. Check us out about 9 o'clock or so on Wednesdays. Let's take you a little bit back to Gavin here. Gavin's got the red foil, very similar to the Schmidt-Peterson red foil they used on their second car that Wickens drove for a while. He was in the news recently. Good on him. A little bit further back is P4, the boss man, Matt Houston. Christopher Hill has been steady in P5. 4 laps to go. They're not really eating into that lead too much. I don't think Quinn really needs to push it with such a big gap. Just needs to keep the wheels on it at this point. Current purple lap is Julian Altena with a 1:11.931. Julian Altena, the 1:11.931. Just set a 1:11, actually just upped it. Let's take a look at Julian. He's just upped that one. He just went up to a 1:11.721 as he passed Logan. So he might have had a little benefit of the draft there. He is on fire in that 04 Dallara. And that Velocity Online Racing sponsored car of his. Purple lap now, like I said, last time around, 1:11.721. Back up front. Oh! Wow, that's a minute for you to lose a little something, as that happens right in front of the leader. We have 23 cars on the track right now. A couple cars showing extended pit stops, probably just hanging out and spectating right now. 2 to go for your leader here. The number 1, or P1, excuse me, the number 24, started 6th, up 5 spots. Jeff Groff in P9, up 4. Zachary Flaum up 10 out of P13 right now. Zachary Nurnberger up 7. Alexander Ball up 6. Everybody's had at least 2 stints. Only one person on a one-stopper right now, and you're looking at him. 113, 964 that time around. And really his fastest lap's a 113, 134, so he is not that far off the pace. Caleb Bency actually was almost a second faster that time around, so they're eating into him, but I don't think they're going to have enough time here. On the final lap, white flag for the number 24, Team Talent Racing, Liam Quinn, Dallara, in the inaugural race of the Substance Arctic Formula Indy Series. It's the Fawn Fanny Grand Prix from Indianapolis. So just like every series, there needs to be a first-time winner. For here at the Speedway, it was Ray Haroon. For the Brickyard, it was Jeff Gordon. For the Indy Racing League, it was Buzz Calkins. For the Formula Indy Series, it's going to be Liam Quinn, your winner here at Indianapolis. P2, Caleb Bency. P3, Gavin Sanders. Matt Houston, P4. Christopher Hill, solid, strong P5. Junior Altena. Top 10, P7, Logan Patska. Pakza, sorry. And a P7. Here comes Dakota DeMade for P8. Solid run. Up 3 spots. Jeff Groff right behind him. And Andrew Wood, after having the front end of his car sawed off, soldiers on to a P10. Excellent run. Let's go ahead and get a message in from our sponsors one more time. And we will talk to, so I can find the right buttons to push. There we go. As we'll talk to our podium.
Fawn Fanny is an interactive specialty retailer of bath, body, and skincare products. And what we do is we DIY and customize bath, body, and skincare products. You can make hand sanitizer and hair gel and shampoo and conditioner and body lotions and body soaps and body butters and scrubs and even pet products. We have a very nice guys selection as well. The logo was designed just specifically for them, and the bottles were selected for them, and the scents. Our products are stripped down of all the unnecessary chemicals, and you can bring that product up however you're comfortable with it.
And we're back. The logo off. There we go. And take a look at the standings. Your top 5, Liam Quinn, Caleb Bency, Gavin Sanders, Matt Houston, Christopher Hill. Then your top 10 is Junior Altena, Logan Paksa, Dakota DeMade, Jeff Groff, Andrew Wood. Your top 15, Christian Jasper, Shane Coogan, Zachary Flaum, Matthew Casey, and Hendrik Desvart. God, I'm butchering that. I am so sorry, dude. You need to help me not Americanize your name. Your top 20, Aaron Tribble, Robert Sadler, John Massioni, Hayden Herman in 19th. Your sponsors card, number 20, or P20 is Zachary Nurnberger. Your top 25 is Brian Kennedy, Alexander Ball, Cody Claiborne, Brian Molitor, and Tyler Coogan. Your top 30 is Hayden Robinette, Rob Powers, Jason Fryer, Brandon Dunn, and Tony. And then also we got Tony Patty. So that's be your top 30 right there. I think that is it. Let's leave those up and let's bring in our podium here. Finishing third is Gavin Sanders. Gavin Sanders. There he is. Gavin Sanders, can you hear me?
Yes, I got you.
All right, so you're going down in history as the first guy to finish third place in an official race. Not too bad. Tell us about your race. You were pretty much in contact and in battle with Caleb all race long, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a really stressful race. Like being around Caleb and Matt, it would always kind of the gap would fluctuate to where one of us wasn't in draft and the other one was, and then someone would be pushed to passing. And um, the way the strategy kind of worked out, I think that was going to end up being the race for the win. But obviously Liam had just crazy fuel save and just
Yeah.
ended up on the perfect strat. So um, yeah, no, it was a really intense race, but the product that the series put on in the first race was unbelievable. Like this was one of the most competitive races I've been in. So definitely kept me on my toes tonight.
Next week, heading back to Hockenheim. You get a couple of exhibition races there. How are you feeling about Hockenheim? And more importantly, I guess, how are you feeling about these standing starts?
I I done a lot of practice for the standing starts, and then I still managed to mess it up in the race, which is just cliche, I guess. But I feel pretty good. Hockenheim is it'll be a fun track, a very entertaining race, I think. A bit easier on the tire wear, and a bit less of a draft track, I would think, to what this is. So it might make for a little bit more fun, I would say. But still, it's going to be extremely competitive just to be up front. So really looking forward to it.
Before we let you go, any shout outs, anything that you'd like to add?
Big thank you to Camigo eSports, Fiber Data Solutions, Midwest Data Solutions, Braden Motorsports, Alpine Stars, Stilo, Fat Bastard Burrito. I think that's everyone. Uh, and Vor as well. Big thank you to Vor. But yeah, it was a solid race tonight. Brought the car home in one piece and got some good points. So not too bad for the first race.
Yeah, good way to start off the season. Solid point. So, congrats on the podium, and we will see you next week at Hockenheim.
Sounds good. We'll see you then.
Bringing Caleb Binsey into the booth. Man, you got a heck of a start, but tell us about that battle all race long. I mean, you guys, like I said, I was talking with Gavin here just a second ago. You guys were in constant battle the entire time.
Yeah, it was quite fun. Until you get beat by someone saving fuel. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it was a great battle from the start. Yeah, got a good jump, and which which I know you watched the preseason races, which is rare for me to get a good jump.
Yeah, but say you've
So
definitely been practicing.
yeah, it worked out there. So yeah, hopefully to keep replicating that. But yeah, we were all pretty even on pace there in the first stint or two. And I feel like on the third stint, I actually had the pace out of like me, Matt, and Gavin. So just disappointing it didn't turn out to a win, but it was definitely a fun battle, definitely for the entire race.
Well, if there's one thing that we do know about you and your driving style is you're normally there at the end. You're normally involved in the points at the end. Um, you didn't get the win because it was disappointing. I understand because the guy got you on gas on fuel mileage, but P2 nevertheless. Great start to the season. There's only 8 races. So there's not a lot of opportunity to earn points. So I imagine that getting off at least to a P2 is a good way to start the season.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely. I don't know. I wouldn't say this is my strongest track or most favorite track. So yeah, it's definitely get a second is pretty good. And there's some pretty fun tracks coming later in the year that I'm looking forward to. So yeah, just trying to get those consistent finishes every week, and like you said, just build up points and hopefully be there in the championship standings towards the end. So I think I'm missing. I think I'm missing one race some point this year with vacation or something. So no free drop weeks for me. So gotta be on it.
Oh, she's got to nail them all. Okay, yeah. All right. All right. Well, Hockenheim is next. Any shout outs or anything you'd like to mention before we move on?
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, Fawn Fanny Grand Prix. Thank Aunt and the whole family for supporting and everything. So glad we can get them some attention. So go check them out at fawnfanny.com. You got tons of products and you can see what they're all about, custom body care. So really, really cool place. So if you're in the area, stop by Northeast Ohio. And if not, check out online. And then, yeah, race first. And Matt and Dakota, thanks to them for even starting this league in the first place. Pretty awesome way to start. Everything went really smooth. Everyone drove clean, great as far as I could see. But yeah, so thanks to anyone watching at home as well.
Well, congrats. Thanks a lot. not the P1 you wanted, but a P2 nevertheless. I'd say it's definitely a solid start. And again, thanks to Fawn and Fanny for being a part of today's race. We will catch you next week at Hockenheim.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Liam, I gotta ask though. It's I know it's May the 4th here, so it's Star Wars Day, and of course there's a Liam that's a famous Star Wars actor, and definitely the Force with you. But God, what did you have in that fuel tank of yours?
Not a lot of fuel.
How much did you finish with? Go ahead and tell us.
0.25 liters. So
wow, enough to get by.
Full gas.
Oh wow. Tell us about the strat. When did you make the decision that's the way you were going to go? And was that done in the race as you're kind of following that lead trio of Bency and Sanders and Houston? And I think for a while, I think Logan was involved in that as well. Did you make that decision on the fly, or it's just something that you said, okay, through practice, I could do this. I'm going to do a one-stopper?
That's pre-race. So you look at how long a pit stop takes and how long to go through the pit lane takes, and you're trying to think, if you save 2 laps of fuel, how many seconds it's actually going to cost you. So it ends up being about 35 seconds total that you're allowed to lose to everybody else. So I cut it close for that spin, to be fair. 10 seconds is a bit closer than it should have been. But yeah, it was tough. First stint especially was very tough.
Yeah, I think you had not a quite Code Brown moment. I think you were going into turn 1 and you're getting ready to pass a guy that might have been on some used tires, and he did a spin on you. Did that set you back any to give you a cause means to get the heartbeat up a little bit when that one happened?
Nah, I was backing off a lot then anyway, so I had plenty to go.
Okay, great. So you'll go down the history books for the first winner of the Formula Indy Series. We're moving on to Hockenheim next. We did a couple of exhibition races there. How well did you do in the exhibition races, and what do you think of the standing starts?
I love standing starts. I'm European, so I'm quite used to them. They make things more interesting to turn on, so it's always good. I'm not the best qualifier, so it's an easy position for me to gain. I mean, I qualified 6th or 7th or something, so I didn't race Hockenheim, but I did the other 2 pre-season races and did okay, so let's see, I guess.
All right. Before we let you go, any shout-outs or anything, buddy, do you like to talk to here before we let you go?
Yeah, shout out to my Team Talent. I think Andrew and Rob were in this race. They didn't have the best races. I think that's some spins, but I think would recover to P10. So
yeah, he did a real good job.
To the organisers here, because it's a good league.
He did a real good job. He got to P10, and he actually had at one point he didn't have a front end of his car, so you should definitely give your teammate props for that.
I even pay the bill.
Go ahead. Anybody else you want to shout out to?
Nah, it's just the admin team. It's a pretty fun league.
Okay, well, great. Thanks for showing up and being with us. Hope to see you next week, and congratulations. You are the first winner in the history of the Sunset Arctic Formula Indy Series.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, so one more time, just a word from our sponsors, and we will wrap it up.
Fawn Fanny is an interactive specialty retailer of bath, body, and skincare products. And what we do is we DIY and customize bath, body, and skincare products. You can make hand sanitizer and hair gel and shampoo and conditioner and body lotions and body soaps and body butters and scrubs and even pet products. We have a very nice guys selection as well. The logo was designed just specifically for them, and the bottles were selected for them, and the scents. Our products are stripped down of all the unnecessary chemicals, and you can bring that product up however you're comfortable with it.
All right, there you have it. One more time, Fawn Fanny is a specialty boutique where you can customize and handcraft your own bath, body, and skincare products such as lotions, body wash, shampoo, soap, face cleansers, and much more. They have more than 20 unscented base products to choose from and over 50 natural, raw, and specialty ingredients that can be used to boost the natural skin nourishing properties. And finally, you can also top it off by choosing your favorite scent. Now, guys, this may seem like something that is for the women in your life, but no. There's plenty of options for you as well. The full guys collection available for a wide range of daily products. There's something for everybody to love and enjoy, even your pets as well. So make sure to check out the store at www.fawnandfanny.com. That's one word, fawnandfanny.com, and order your new customizable self-care products today. They are confident that once you've had your first Fawn and Fanny experience, you'll never go back to using mass-produced products again. We want to thank them for sponsoring the Fawn and Fanny Grand Prix here in Indianapolis, where your winner was Liam Quinn, followed by Caleb Bency and Gavin Sanders. That's your podium. Your top 5 is Matt Houston and Christopher Hill. Your top 10, Julian Altena, Logan Paxa, Dakota DeMed, Jeff Groff, and Andrew Wood. Your top 15 is Christian Jasper, Shane Coogan, Zachary Flaum, Matthew Casey, Hendrik Zavart. And listen, if I mentioned anyone's name incorrectly, please let me know. I'll be happy to make sure we say it correctly going forward. Believe me, I have one of those names that gets butchered as well, and I don't like it either. So please, if I just say your name wrong, let me know, and I'll make sure we get that corrected. If you liked what you saw today, make sure that you search out Formula Indy Series on iRacing, and you can join the league that way and join the Discord server. If you're just a fan and you want to follow along, here's the schedule for the remainder of the season. Next week, we'll be going to the Hockenheim Ring, followed by Road America, and then Memorial Day weekend. Just about every race you're going to see on iRacing is going to be from here on the Indianapolis Oval. We will go 100 laps for 250 miles here on the big track. And there's the rest of the schedule. If this is something that you think you'll be interested in joining, seek them out on iRacing League Search, Formula Indy Series, and you can sign up there as well as join Discord. And you too can be a member of the lineup and see yourself racing against these guys every Tuesday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern U.S. Standard Time. Also, if you're not a fan or not a racer but just want to be a fan, want to watch, you're a family member, what have you, sponsor, feel free to like, subscribe, share this video on YouTube. Subscribe to the station, or subscribe to the channel, excuse me. You can also follow Raceverse on Twitter and also on Facebook. So thanks a lot. Again, my name is Gary, and this is Raceverse coverage of the inaugural race of the Sunset Arctic Formula Indy Series, where we raced 125 miles just now in Indianapolis, where your winner is Liam Quinn. Moving on next week, we'll see you at Hockenheim. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next week.